So I tried doing my hair for today's video, and just as I suspected, I don't even know how to talk, but just as I suspected, it looks like shit. Ooh. Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa, and today I'm going to be focusing on the oh so famous Foxy or Fox eye trend that you have been seeing absolutely everywhere. I'm slowly getting into this trend. It's kind of like a Bella Hadid, modelly, Kendall Jenner type of thing where you basically look like you've had like a facelift. They've obviously had like surgery done and stuff, but there are ways and techniques that we can use to make ourselves look more lifted, and that's what's been circling around the beauty community lately. I'm gonna put my hair back because I've been experimenting a little bit with it. I haven't gone full out. Over the weekend, I saw my best friend, and I wanted to try it out because sometimes I feel like it's easier for me to try out things on other people than on myself. So I tried the Foxy eye trend on her, and I posted the picture on Instagram, the final look. I'll show you here too. But if you want to check it out more in detail, you can go to my Instagram. I love the look. It was super glam, super foxy, contoury. It was kind of like inspired on Bella Hadid. Amazing. Loved it. And I decided that I immediately needed to try it for myself. So here I am today. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not really basing it off on anyone. You know, I'm free. How do you say this? I'm just doing it myself. I'm just coming up with a look out of my mind. What? If you want to know how I do, hopefully I do well, then make sure to keep watching. I am just basing the look of a lot of references, and I'm gonna be keeping it neutral just to make things easier. I'm gonna be using the Natasha Denona Biba palette because I love this palette and it has everything I need. But before doing that, I'm gonna prime with my Urban Decay Primer Potion because it's my favorite. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna start building a little bit of like a contour, because the thing is, for this look, it's all about contouring not only your cheekbones, but also your temples and your eyes. So I'm gonna take the bronzer that I'm gonna use, like the bronzer contoury product that I'm gonna use later. This is a Maybelline City Bronzer in 100. It isn't completely cool tone, but it does work as a contour on my skin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this first, and I'm just gonna kind of map out where I want everything to go, and also applying it to my crease as like an initial like product. And an easy way to just map out, because you want it to be super lifted. You don't want it to go out, you want it to go up. When you think it's going up, just go a little bit higher, and that's when you're gonna get the results. A super easy way to do that is just to follow your lower lash line with the product and go up. Next up, I'm gonna move directly into the Biba palette, and I'm gonna go in with this Sculpture shade right here. It is a very cool tone. I don't necessarily want my look to be super cool toned, but this is really gonna help me contour the areas that really need it. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this initially, and then I'm gonna go with some warmer tones on top. Okay, after we've initially mapped it out, I'm gonna go back in with the other brush that I used for the bronzer and just blend everything out. And now with a smaller-ish brush, I'm gonna go into Freckle, this one right here, because it's warm tone and it's a little bit darker than Sculpture, but I'm still gonna go into something darker afterwards, so this is just gonna be like our medium shade. And again, going like all over the crease and bringing the shadow out. Now with an even smaller brush, I'm gonna go into Cocoa, which is this one right here, which is slightly deeper. And I'm just gonna add this to the outer corner. And if anything is looking really messy right now and you feel like it isn't making any sense, don't worry, we're definitely gonna go in and clean everything up once we're done with the shadows. That's why we're doing our eyes first, as always. Okay, now for my lids, I'm gonna go into Shine, and I'm just gonna apply it with my fingertips, and then I'm gonna go in with a brush and like further blend it up. And I'm taking it a little bit higher up than I usually do, because I've noticed that it's kind of like a trend with these looks to just take it, like not just keeping it concealed to the lid, but taking it up a little bit more. I'm also blending it a little bit into the crease. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with liner. This is also like a full process. It's not just, you know, adding a wing and we're done. So I'm gonna start off with some brown liner on my waterline and my tight line. Also going to be adding the little wing on the inside so that our look can look even more elongated. I'm going to be doing a few different things for my liner. I am going to be using shadow mostly, and I'm going to be using a mixture of Seed, which is this brown right here, and then the black, which is Spot. So I'm going to go in with Seed first, and I'm going to just run it all along my lash line, and I'm going to flick it out just a tiny bit, and then I'm going to go in with Spot only to the outer corners. Last but not least, for liner, I'm going to go in with the Glossier Pro Tip, and I'm going to use the thinnest line wherever I apply that black, just so that my there are no gaps in between my lashes and the liner. After that's done, it's time for mascara. I'm using the Tom Ford Badass Mascara, the best mascara, and the Pixie by Petra Lash Lift 188 for my lower lashes. If you want to just amp this up and want to add falsies, what you can do is add some individuals to the outer corner of your eye to further, you know, bring your lashes up. Or you could apply just strip lashes and do, instead of like gluing them directly to your lash line, glue them a little bit above your lash line so it gives them a lift. As you know, I'm not into falsies, so I'm just gonna apply a ton of mascara, concentrating it mostly on the outer corner of my lashes. So I'm gonna first start with the lower lash line. Okay, so now that I have mascara smudges all over my face, I'm gonna go take those off and then we can move on to the skin. Be right back. I'm gonna speed through my base so that we can focus on the cheeks. So, but I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. For foundation, I'm going in with a MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation in C2. Born This Way by Too Faced, and then powder the Ojai Glass Powder. And then I'll come right back and we'll do the cheeks. Okay, moving on to the cheeks, I'm gonna start off with some cream products. I didn't set the whole of my face, I just set the areas that tend to crease mostly. I am starting off with some contour, some cream contour. This is the Armani Beauty A Contour, my favorite, and this is gonna be like my first layer. Contour for this look is essential, like you basically, if you want to look snatched, you need to contour a lot. So I'm not one to contour that much on a daily basis, but for this, I'm gonna go all out and contour so much. That's why I'm gonna layer it so it doesn't look super heavy. So I'm just gonna do this on my cheekbones, my temples to elongate this even more, a little bit on the nose, and everywhere else that I feel like I need to. I'm also going to add a little bit of blush, cream blush. This is a Flower Beauty Blush Balm in Pinched. This is a very neutral blush, and this also, if you apply it only to the apples of your cheeks, really helps with the contour and it really helps you lift your cheeks. So we're going to just add a little bit of this as well. I'm going to continue the contour with the Maybelline City Bronzer in 100, the same one we used on our eyes, and I'm going to go over everything that I just did with the cream contour. And then just to further intensify this just a little bit more, I'm gonna add some bronzer because I want my skin to be bronzy. So I'm gonna use a butter bronzer, and then I'm just gonna apply this slightly on top of the contour, but gearing it more toward the cheeks. And then to add just a tiny bit of blush more, I'm going in with the Burt's Bees blush in Bare Peach. And I'm just literally going to apply the tiniest bit of this to the area where I applied the flower one. For highlighter, I want to keep it simple because there's just so much going on in the face already. So I'm using the Glossier Quartz Halo Scope. And I'm just applying a little bit of this with my finger. Okay, once I'm done tweaking my face, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Mist just to set everything, and then I'm gonna work on my brows and my lips. Okay, so the brows are a really important part of this look. If your brows are turned down, so if your tail of your brow goes down like mine does, that can really, you know, doesn't help the elongation, it just counteracts it. So what you want to do if you're really committed to this look is to take off a part of your brow. I sort of did it like a little bit. I watched Jaime Paige's video on this and she explained how she like shaved part of her brow. So like you shave a part of your brow so that your brow is more lifted, and then every time you fill it in straighter so that it goes like out instead of down. I didn't do it as much. I just took a few hairs that elongated my brow and kept it like going down, and it has seemed to really work a little bit for me. I'm not going full out because, you know, this is a trend. Making the conscious effort to just fill my brows in a little bit straighter and then pushing them up when I set them. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer to just fill my brows in a little bit. I don't want to fill them in a lot. I just want to accentuate the elongated shape a little. And then to really push the brows up, I'm using the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. And I'm just pushing the tail as high as I possibly can. Okay, and those are the brows. Now lips, you can literally do anything you want with this look. I'm gonna keep it nude. I'm using my Glossier Cake Generation G lipstick, which I haven't used in a long time. First, I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath Labs, what is the name of this? Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil in Done Undone 2 line, and slightly overdraw because why shouldn't I? Okay, and once the lips are done, the look is complete, you people. I can't believe I did this. Oh my god, let's zoom you in and see what's up. Okie dokie, this is the final look. I am obsessed. I usually don't go super hard with the contour, but I love it. Look at the eyes. Are you kidding me? I'm not even wearing falsies, and this looks super freaking foxy. So I think if I was wearing even just like outer corner lashes, this would look insane, but I definitely like feel the lift, you know? It was a little bit complicated for me at first, just getting the hang of the shape, but you know, once I did and once I cleaned it up, everything just looks really, really, really nice. The brows, again, are a really crucial part of this, and I feel like I need to snip them a little bit more. They've grown since I last took off some hairs from the ends, so I like definitely need to do that, but I see the effect that it gives. Like normally my brows would go up to like here. This look is insane. I'm definitely going to be trying it more often with many different colors. Like you can do this with any color. I'm obsessed with this. I love it. I love it. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. What do you think? I'm super into it, but I want to know what you guys think. Are you into this Foxy eye trend, or are you gonna be skipping out on it? I don't know. I think I wasn't sure about it, but now that I see myself, yes, I definitely am into this trend, and I'm probably gonna be trying it out a lot more. So yeah, let me know what you think of this trend, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It gives me feedback on what you guys like to see, and if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content, don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and you'd be getting fun beauty videos every single week. So if you're into that, make sure to subscribe. And if you just want to keep up with me and what I've been doing during this quarantine, how I've been keeping myself entertained and stuff, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I post a lot more there. Like I do stories like daily, so if you feel like keeping up with me, then definitely go on and follow me over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're not tired of these kinds of trend videos, because I know everyone's doing this foxy eye right now, but I hope, you know, this was fun and I was able to entertain you. Stay safe, everyone. Take care of yourself, your loved ones, and stay hopeful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye, everybody. Mwah!